This is yours truly, DeLegend. Here today, I'm gonna attempt to do a repair on my 2003 Toyota Matrix. All right, we're gonna do this on the ground. Just a couple jacks and DeLegend. I'm gonna turn around real quick and show you the car that we're dealing with here. It's a 2003 Toyota Matrix. It's got a 4-cylinder, 1.8 liter automatic transmission. So I bought this for $1,500. It's got 178,000 miles. It's got a nice little sunroof, all that good stuff. Bought it from a buddy of mine, and you know, I knew I had some issues, and the code that I'm getting back is P0770, which is the shift solenoid E. So I've ordered that. We're gonna see how this goes off the ground. So everything I've read says you should drive your car for 5 to 10 minutes, just go around the block to warm the transmission fluid, and it helps it drain faster. But we're gonna see how it goes. This is all what I've learned from YouTube videos, so we're gonna see if it amounts to anything. The first thing you should always do is unhook the positive connection, to the battery here, especially when dealing with anything that's electronic. Even if you know or think that it's okay, I mean, I would just do it, especially if you've got a check engine light on, because it'll give you a fresh start with whatever you're doing. In some cases, I'm replacing a shift solenoid inside of a transmission. I've never done it before, but we're gonna see how it goes. Alright, so I've bought the filter. I've got the solenoid that's shooting the code out, P0770. I've laid the gasket out so it'll go flat. Everything we need. There's a lot of barking dogs today. Can't help that. Here's my tools, my jack. Trying to keep it simple. Always have cardboard. Got a decent pan. I hope I do. The bigger the better. Basically, this car holds about 3.2 quarts of transmission fluid. Now, I had the fluid, I had the transmission serviced not long ago. So, I mean, you can see it does it, if you can see it, it doesn't look bad. It's still kind of red. But, the bigger the pan, the better. And, cardboard's always good too. So I got the pan out. Trying to get it where you could see it, but honestly, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be a whole lot worse. This is the shift solenoid. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I've got some brake cleaner I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna clean this up. The gasket looks great. So I'm doing everything I learned on YouTube, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, this is DeLegend. Alright. This is where the solenoid's gonna go. Basically, this little cord right here. Right there. Well, I've got everything broken down. I got a new gasket in the pan. Gonna try to get this shift solenoid back in, and you can see why they call this the matrix now. All right, it's been like 6 hours. I've got the solenoid oil in, new transmission fluid. I'm in the car now. We're gonna see how it goes. So let's do it. Never done this before, so. Again, this is all stuff. Everything that I've learned off of YouTube for working on a transmission. I didn't intend this to be a video to show you how to do it, but I wanted to see if videos off of YouTube could actually teach somebody something. And this is kind of off the beaten path for myself, but you know, I feel like DeLegend can do anything if he tries. So we're gonna take it out for a spin, see how it does. So before, you know, my check engine light would come on and the code I had was P0770, and the transmission would shift fine, but the torque converter, like the engine, would basically rev incredibly high. So this is the first test. It definitely sounds different. We'll just have to see, you know. I just put 6 hours into this. I mean, the only other thing it could be would be the connection to the solenoid itself. It definitely sounds better. The magnets inside of the transmission pan were coated. If you look back in the video on the bottom of that pan, you'll see two big globs. And at first, I wasn't quite sure what that was, but that was actually magnets that catch metal. So let's just have a listen. Well, it looks like it worked. I took it around the block, and you know, everything's shifting good. So you can definitely learn something useful from YouTube. As long as you try. Anyway, you know, I replaced the solenoid E from the P code that was given 0770. So, you know, after 6 hours, I saved myself a little bit of money, 40 bucks for the part, about 6 hours of a lot of nuts and bolts. Anyway, DeLegend out. Until the next time. Thanks.